fly high in the sky with T. Crow as...
Oh, no way. Started too soon, people. It's the bullshit.
Let's fly high in the sky with T. Crow as the crow flies. This is the podcast. We may be the outcast, but we'll outblast and we outlast anyone in lane of the podcast. This is my show. If you don't know now, you know. We're gonna go to the beat. So high we may CJ Creek, but never mind that. Let's talk about the facts of politics and some of their sneaky tricks. They hide behind the wall. And the American great game of football is still a nation around here. Black and yellow, black and yellow. If you don't know now, you know. Oh yeah, religion. Yeah, we talk about religion and other topics too. As the Crow Flies podcast, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the most incredible podcaster of them all, Mr. T. Crow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he's
what? He's what?
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the most incredible podcaster of them all, Mr. T. Crow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he's very, very handsome.
Well, why couldn't you say that before? What happened to you? You know what? We'll get to her in a minute. All right, people. Welcome to the As the Crow Flies podcast. I'm solo. I'm doing it this tonight on Friday night. I never do podcasts on Friday nights. I work and I don't have time to do all this kind of carrying on Friday nights. But what I'm doing is I'm checking out new equipment. So I'm going to do like a 15 to 20 minute, 30-minute podcast with the new equipment. And I'm going to test it out, make sure everything's running good. And so who better to test it out than with you? Listen, you can reach me on Spotify, iHeart, YouTube Radio, or YouTube, Spreaker, Apple, iHeartRadio. And go to YouTube, hit that like and subscribe, and let us know what you think. Tonight is going to be a show about relationships. I've been working all day. Actually, I've been back to work all week, and it's been rough on your boy. You understand me? Listen, I'm ready to retire, and all you guys got to do is hit that like and subscribe. My views on YouTube are blowing up, but I need more subscribers. And with the subscribers, we can get to the point to where I can retire. So help your boy. If you did it, I'd help you. Think I wouldn't. If you did it, I'd help you. I will go to YouTube and hit your like and subscribe right now. So go to YouTube, hit that As the Crow Flies, CROWE, spelled just like that. Oh, that's backwards on Facebook. On YouTube, you guys can see it. Hit that like and subscribe. Man, I'm doing it for you. And listen, we got big plans for the show coming up this year. We're going to be on the go. I got a on the go, on the set podcast equipment to where it's transferable and it's made for on the go. So if you got something you want to do, holler at your boy. We can make something happen. And I ain't charging. You understand me? This is for you. So let's make something big. I know it's Friday night. I know most people are out doing things and they're busy. And I know it's NCAA night and all that good shit. But what I'm doing is testing out this microphone. And I got to test out this microphone after that. And then after that, we will conclude the show. And I don't care if you watch it or not. I'm going to listen to it because I got to make sure my shit's working good. So we're going to talk about relationships because, excuse me, it is a prelude to what is going on Sunday when I get with my normal co-hosts, Anthony Scott Dover and Nikki Jean. And I tell you what, people, you can hate all you want and you can say we're this, we're that. Who gives a fuck? They are two of the greatest co-hosts that a man could ever ask for. You understand me? Anthony Scott Dover's been with me now for like 2.5, 3 years. And we've come up from, if you watch our first podcast to where we are now, the things we've done, the opportunities we're getting now, to where we're going, it's beautiful. And we added Nikki Jean, and she's been a wonderful, wonderful addition. We had to get a female voice on the show, and she stepped up and she said she'll do it. And guess what? It's been a blast. And as of right now, we got a lot of things going on, and you'll see us in various places. Maybe as soon as next month, we'll be at various places around town, and hopefully we can go statewide and nationwide. You got to crawl before you walk, and this is it started off as a little hobby, man. Listen, it wasn't nothing serious. It was a hobby that we all tried out, and I tried it by myself. Dover was with himself, and then we collaborated, and I love the collaboration. Our city gives us love, and our city also could give us more love, but I can't beg or ask. It's up to you guys. But if we blow up, which we've been offered things and we just didn't take it because it wasn't the things that we wanted to do. And social media is the new platform and this, that, and the third. And it's mostly younger people, right? But they like us. And so hopefully we get our shit together. You'll see us big time within the next 2 years, because what we got coming down the pike and what we got brewing is huge. And I don't even want to tell you guys that, because you guys are, no one in Springfield believes anything because they don't dream big. They dream small. They think micro instead of macro, which is cool. I ain't mad at you. And if you don't support me, I still ain't mad at you, because you know what? I'm still going to support you. So with that being said, we're going to talk about the little segment that I want to talk about tonight with this microphone. Then I'm going to go to this microphone. It's a microphone checker, microphone checker. I don't know if some of you guys remember that kind of carrying on. 1990 music. It's in the 90s. DOS effects. So we're gonna check the mics real quick. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about relationships, and the first relationship a man gets or a woman gets is with his mother. You know what I mean? You get a relationship with your mother. You know, moms are the greatest thing since sliced bread. And as a dad, even though I held my children first, they love their mothers the most. It's crazy about that. And I'm not mad, because my favorite person is my mom. My second favorite is my grandmother's. It's just, that's a deep relationship that shouldn't be broken. It's a relationship that should be carried to the grave, no matter which one dies first. And you hope, and the moms would hope that they would die first. You know what I mean? And because they don't want to see their children die, because if they saw one of their kids die, it would kill them. And if you got a mom the way I have a mom and the way my friends have moms, and man, it's just, that's something special. And they call us mommy boys and this, that, and the third. Well, most sons are mommy's boys. Like most daughters are daddy's girls. That's just the dynamic of the situation. But you should love your parents unconditionally. And in this generation, Most people, I can't say people, I can say most young adults and children disrespect their parents. And that's not cool. That's hard for a parent to deal with when they're giving you everything and you disrespect them. So if you're gonna disrespect them when they're giving you everything, maybe they shouldn't give you shit. And then you can still disrespect them. But most parents who grew up in my generation, we are built like that because our parents, especially moms, gave to us. You understand me? They gave to us, and it was something special to behold. And so that relationship there should never be broken or compromised by you. Now, if your mom or dad is just a jerk and they do things out of pocket, let them break that relationship. Don't you break it, because the love that you have, and yes, I get it. Sometimes you have to shut the door, and you do, but carry the love, because sooner or later the parent will wake up, and he's going to come back, or she's going to come back for you, and not for you to take care of you, but for you as a person, because you are a part of them. So that relationship there, man, is something that we can't let go of. Another relationship is with, your siblings, right? Um, you love your parents, right? Well, they might have more than one child, I should say. They have children. Your siblings, you should try to get along with your siblings as best you can. And, you know, we all try, but if there's multiple siblings, there are some you just don't get along with. You know what I'm saying? In your heart, you love them and you wish them well. But when you talk to them, it's like, damn, you know what I mean? You're like, man, I can't deal with this motherfucker. I can't deal with this chick or whatever. You know why? Because you don't get along. And just because you're family doesn't mean you should or have to get along. What most people don't realize is uh, you choose your friends, you choose everything in life but your family. You never choose your family. Your family was already chosen. So that's from God. Your family's from God. You don't choose your family. You don't choose your sister, your brother, your mom, your dad, your cousins. You don't choose any of that. You choose your friends. You choose your wife. You don't choose your kids. Everything that deals with your blood, you have never chosen. And most people don't get that. And nowadays, my grandmother and great grandmother would shake their heads at the way family is being treated this day. Because back in the day, your grandmothers and your patriarchs and matriarchs of the family, they have families together. People don't hold families together anymore. Those relationships are gone and dead. People are killing each other and they're in their families. They're doing vile things or raping their cousins and things of that nature, their nieces and nephews. Where the fuck did this come from? And I don't agree with it. And like I said, we're going to talk about this on Sunday, but I'm just doing a little microphone checking on my microphones. But this is what we're going to talk about. Why in the fuck would you do that to your family? Because like I just said, you don't choose these people. You're from the same ilk. You don't choose your blood. You choose your friends. You choose your wife. You choose your teammates. You don't choose family. And you should not disrespect family. And this is a major downfall of the American system. Because if you go back to the 60s, and a lot of people don't want to realize this, my mom was born in the early 50s, right? I got a couple uncles born in the 40s and things that they 50s and things of that nature. But, well, maybe the the beginning of the 50s to the mid 50s is when my aunts and uncles and moms were born, right? And some people could say they were born before that. But you know, it was a married household, my grandmother and grandfather, and they raised 6 kids, right? You don't see that anymore. You don't see all kids by the same woman in a married household. In the black community, white community, hell, everything's going to shit. And the Roman Empire fell when the family dynamic structure of the household failed. And what's happening to America as we speak? You guys tell me, what's happening to America as we speak? Everything's falling. And it's not cool, man. It's like us now, my generation, my peoples out here who are my age or whatever, you know what? We became the young G's. Now we're the OGs in the blink of an eye. And you think, what the hell? They call us they call us OG. Some of the youngsters show us respect, some don't, but they're not indifferent to us. They're not disrespecting us, but they're not showing us respect that the other one shows, right? So you're you're OG, you're like, and you're thinking like, damn, am I really an OG? Because if you blink, if you're my age, which a lot of my listeners and everything are, if you blink and you think about it, we were just teenagers. We were just like in our early 20s. We were doing wild, crazy shit that these guys are doing. But they're doing it in a totally different manner because of what social media gave them, of what the power that the courts gave them. It's just crazy, right? So the only thing I'm saying is, when we talk about relationships, keep your relationships at your house with your family, your children, your mothers, your cousins, your aunties, uncles, siblings. Keep that sacred. And I know it's hard sometimes because, listen, we're living in an age of where there's drugs, there's rock and roll, all music, twerking, and they're all doing things that we don't approve of and we don't agree with. One thing we can do is talk to them. That's it. You can't beat it to them. Let them learn. But God damn it, you got to learn. And you people out there who don't want to learn, are you really, really there for your family? Are you really there for the community? Listen, anybody that knows me knows if I know you and we got a relationship, you can call me for anything. I got you if I got it. And if I don't have it, I might know someone that does have it, and I'm going to do everything I can to get it for you. That's real talk. And so now let's move on to relationships with friends, right? People got friends. We all have friends. But all of our friends aren't our friends, if you know what I'm saying. They'll stab you in the back. They'll fuck your dude. They'll fuck your chick. They don't give a fuck. Because they have no moral value or moral principle to stand upon. Doesn't mean you don't. So what do, man? Listen, you got to cut them loose. And if your chick or your dude decides to fuck one of them, cut his ass or her ass loose too. Because relationships, it's like a ship. It can sail or it can sink. And before it sinks, it will drown you. Don't let it drown you, man. The most important relationship that one can have, the most important relationship one can have. Listen, we all have relationships, and the most important factor in relationship, let me digress for a second. The most important factor in a relationship is not trust. Everyone says trust. Well, you know what? The way I grew up and the people I've been around and what's happened that I've seen and things that I've witnessed and things that I have experienced is trust. People say it's trust. I don't trust. No. I don't trust a goddamn soul. Because There's always something out there that could be your magical carrot that could tempt your motherfucking ass to go that way. Same with me. So I don't trust. I don't trust a soul. That don't mean I don't want to have a relationship with you, and that don't mean I don't love you. See, most people got that misconstrued. They say, well, if you don't trust me or you don't trust this or that, you don't love me. No, hell no. They told you that shit because back in the day, when we were slaves, and this goes back to that nature, you know what? Trust me, I got your back. Trust me, I'm going to do you right. And once you get someone's trust, you could do to them things that you couldn't do if you didn't have their trust. And so people are like, you don't trust? I said, no, I don't trust a soul. I don't. It's not about that. It's not about trust with me. It's about love and respect. So when you got a relationship with someone, you can love them, but God damn it, respect them. I want respect. You can hate me, just respect me. I can hate you, but I'm still going to respect you. I can love you, but I'm going to respect you. That's my opinion, is love and respect. Now, someone else might have their opinion for their relationships and what they want to do. Listen, I ain't mad at them, but I'm talking to me. This is As the Crow Flies podcast. I'm doing it tonight by myself, so I'm talking about me. So I can say I love and respect you. That don't mean I gotta trust you, because given the right opportunity, you'll put a knife in my back. Given the right opportunity, you'll put a knife in your wife's back, a knife in this back, a knife in your husband's back, or whatever. Oh, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Man, listen. Yeah, you would. I've been around it too many times. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. A lot of people haven't been in these situations to learn when to walk away. And if you get in too deep, you're going to do something drastic. And I, you know what? The way I grew up and the way a lot of my people grew up who watch, we already know the traps. You ain't got to worry about us putting a knife in your back. We've already done it. Not to you, but we've done some bad shit in our lives because we didn't know any better. Now we know. So you can trust us. Even if you don't want to, you can trust us. And the only thing I'm saying to you is this. Don't trust me until you trust yourself. So relationships, listen, you can love your wife, you can love your significant other, but you're never going to trust them if you don't trust yourself. So when I say I don't trust anyone, that's because I don't trust myself. Listen, I've been in therapy, I've been here, there, and the third, and I can tell you, I don't trust. The reason I don't trust myself is because it's not PTSD. People always want to blame it on that. Like, oh, PTSD. We have a million excuses why we don't want to do something. I'm just going to tell you like this. It's experience. And experience is the best teacher. I've experienced a lot of backlash and a lot of vitriol, a lot of hatred coming to me when I did nothing wrong. And then they apologize later. And you know what that told me? Okay. I accept your apology, but I can't trust you. And you know why? Because in this day and age that we live in, people feed into the bullshit and you're programmed. You're programmed, you don't even know it. And think about this, people. Most of the time, what are most people doing? They're doing this. They're in their phones. They're doing this. And you know what that phone is doing to them? Giving them something bad. There's no good messages coming from this shit. It's like the news. You ever watch the news? The news is nothing good. And what do we do? Why do we like Cat Williams? Why do we like all the hatred that Puffy's getting? Why do we love all the hatred between LeBron and Stephen A, between the social media of black people? Why do black people love that? Because that's what we've been trained to do. So if we're trained to love hatred, why the fuck should I trust you? I can love you, but why should I trust you? When you're trained, and we're all trained to hate, we're trained to love the hate, we're trained to take in the hate, we're trained to hate on anyone who's doing better than us. So why in the fuck should I trust you? I can love you. I can have a relationship with you. This is what this is about, relationships, but I don't have to trust you. So when I tell people I don't trust you, people look at me like, you don't trust anyone? No, I don't trust anyone. Because this day and age we're living in, listen, if I can see you detach yourself from the matrix, then I might be able to trust you. But hey, think about it, young people. My dude Salah and everybody. How many times have you seen someone detach themselves from this matrix? They're addicted to it. And you say you could trust them. Man, the first carrot that got put in their face, man, they want to hang your ass like a rope. Don't trust them. But I'm not the one to tell you this. I can just warn you about it. And people say, you don't trust your kids? No, hell no, I don't trust my kids. You know why I don't trust my kids? I love my children. I love every last one of them, but I wouldn't trust them. Because, listen, I've told my kids to always protect their mother and look out for their mother and love their mother. What if their mother gets mad at me and does something wrong? Now, what have my kids been trained to do? Protect their mom. You get what I'm saying? So they're going to protect their mom, and here I am. I don't trust a fucking soul. But that doesn't mean I don't love you. That doesn't mean I wouldn't die for you. I just don't trust you. So we're going to get on to the last segment, man. And like I said, I want to do a half hour. We got 4 minutes left. The last relationship that I think most people should be involved in, and this relationship is the best relationship, and you can trust this relationship. This is the only relationship that I trust, and this is the only relationship that I truly endorse. I endorse marriage, and I endorse, you might have a side chick, you might have a main chick. I endorse all that because that's what life's about. But this relationship here that I'm going to talk about last is with God. Trust God. Because God is you. God is in you. And before you can trust anyone else, you have to trust yourself. And when you trust yourself and you believe in yourself, it's a good thing. You will prosper. So trust yourself, trust God. Don't put trust in no man or no woman. I don't care if you love them or your wife or whatever. And people will look at me like, oh, no, you're wrong. How many times do you see a wife get cheated on by her husband? How many times do you see a husband get cheated on by their wife? They got the perfect marriage. You can't trust that shit. Believe in it, which I do. I'm married, but I don't trust it. Because trust means I'm putting all of it into that. So what happens when it crumbles or falls? All of this gets crushed. Now, if it doesn't happen, that's the way it's supposed to go. Good job. Good job. But I still love you. I love you with all my heart. Just because I don't trust anything doesn't mean I don't love it. This is the way I operate. And I operate with the same mind. Because when you start trusting people and they do you wrong, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get fucked up and not trust anyone in the wrong way. So I studied from afar. And I looked down with an eagle eye. I'm like, you can't trust these people. It was like when they was watching Sodom and Gomorrah. You can't trust these people. What do you think America is? With the cell phones, with the computers, with everything going on. You don't see your significant other that much. You don't talk to her that much or him that much. How do you know what they're doing? You trust them, right? Okay. Well, I don't trust them. But what I say is, it's all good because I love you. And until what you're doing or what you're not doing, as long as it doesn't affect us, we're good. But if what you're doing out there comes and affect me or affect us, it's a bad thing. if it's out there, hey, listen, we're good. Because I believe that everybody's good until proven wrong. So, with that being said, people, I don't want people to take that the wrong way, but we had a great show tonight. We had a great talking tonight. And I just want to say, listen, hang with the As the Crow Flies podcast. Hit that like and subscribe on YouTube. Hit me up on Spreaker, iHeart, Radio, Facebook. Man, we're good. And we're going to shut it down. And we're out of here. As the way my Dover says, my co-host Dover says it, pause. I didn't mean my Dover. No way. Throat's dry. Pause. As the way Dover says it, we're out of here like last year. See ya. Peace.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're tuning out, but not for long. Catch the vibe and sing along. Stay with us through thick and thin.
If you didn't see what we did, rewind this and check it out. It's going to help you out. This is a great show, people. It's short, sweet. You can be a guest. Come on.
But for now, we can't refuse. Stay tuned in the wings we hover. Never far from one another. As the crow flies, so do we. High above, just wild and free. Tune in to break the rules. Podcast
yeah.
love for all you fools.
Oh, yeah.
Hit that like, subscribe for more. In this fight, we all adore. Catch the winds and feel the air. Together we go anywhere. Thanks for all your true support. In our hearts, you'll always court. Soon we come back loud and strong. Stay tuned, folks, it won't be long. As the crow flies, so do we. High above, just wild and free.
Yeah.
Tune in to break the rules. Podcast love for all you fools.
Podcast love.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Good night, my people. Good night. Oh, yeah.